Okay, hi, I'll be your guide. I'll be your GUIDE to the other side. Don't go to the netherworld. Netherworld? Did I say netherworld? Never mind. I'm the B to the double E, J, F, Q, and Jesus. I can't spell.
Hello. I don't know how to go on from that. Honestly, that was like the perfect intro I could use because, Beetlejuice and this Beetlejuice kit, I couldn't help myself but to use music from the musical as my opening. So yeah, okay, so obviously this week I'm using a Beetlejuice kit called Ghost with the Most. This is a collab with Rosey Plans. She posted her plan with me last week because she does like forward planning and then I do rewind planning. And yeah, so if you have not seen her video, I'm going to link it down below so you can see it. Also, I'm really mad that I put the Here Lies Beetlejuice on Tuesday and not on Thursday because Thursday was my mom's birthday and there's like balloons in the background and I'm mad. I'm big mad about it. So I'm just going through, I'm laying down the kit. If I didn't mention already, the kit is from Scribble Prints Co. I'm using foil from Whimsical Plans, and I think Glam Planner, and SPC. Oh yeah, so right here, I wanted to put the Bad and Bougie box on Beetlejuice, but it literally covered up everything. So I ended up putting it on that Tuesday box, just because I couldn't think of anything else. Thankfully, I've learned how to use undo very well, and so I can remove foil. So that's awesome. You can't see the bottom washi. I love what I did with the bottom washi. I think you saw it at one point. I used a half overlay and then a full overlay, and so it's there's purple tentacles behind the tombstones. So it looks really cool. Also, I'm laying down a day extender right now because I thought I was going to need it because I was going to go to a wedding on Saturday, but then we couldn't go to the wedding. So, the day extender actually goes away. So yeah, I know I did all that work with that day extender just to take it out. Makes me sad, but it's fine. Also mad that I put the snake next to the houses, next to the house double box. It didn't flow, and so I could have moved everything around, but I really didn't feel like moving it around another time. I don't know if you actually see me laying down the foil or not. I literally can't remember. Also, somehow whenever I film this, it's very yellow, and then, my next, the next ones aren't yellow. So I'm just going through and putting down the dates. I used the black foil dates from the Oil Slick Wiggle from SPC. And then, now I'm going through and doing the header overlays, which are also the Oil Slick ones. I thought about doing the black Oil Slick and the silver like I did last week, but I really just wanted to leave the black by itself because even though there is a lot of black in the kit, I feel like the black is very sprinkled throughout. throughout. Like, we have gray little things and overlays instead of black ones, which I like. I honestly hate using black little things in my spread, because then I have to use a white pen, and I really didn't want to do that again this week. Also, if you see in between, for some white space in my sidebar, it's just the black oil slick overlays that I cut to be small, like the half size. Basically what SPC did with like the main foil colors, but I did it with these. You probably won't be able to see the rest because I don't know if I actually moved it up. I don't think I moved it up, so I'm sorry. As far as my sidebar goes, let me scoot over and grab my planner. I always mark no spend, and now I mark PM routine. I think the no spend, if it's a sticker, it's from a Glittery Life Plans, and then the PM routine is from Kenzie Creations. And then for the little highlight box, all I did was put a little Beetlejuice character from Coffee Monsters Co. and a Glam Life Planner. Glam Life Planner? Wow, where did I get that from? Glam Planner countdown. So, going into Monday, this was the first day back to school. So I marked it with this little zombie. Zombie character, there we go, from Once More with Love. Oh yeah, you didn't see me put down all of the overlays. You only saw me put down the header overlays. So you'll get to see all the foil that I added in between. So yeah, like I said, back to school, I was really tired. I didn't get to sleep and relax a whole lot like I wanted to. But it's fine. Also, so I have this like bark egg, and it's hearing me talk every time, and it's supposed to be a sound that only the dogs can hear, but I can hear it, so I'm turning that off. Like, I can't hear it, but I can hear it turning on, and it's getting on my nerves. So I, as most of you guys know, I am a special ed teacher, so I had progress monitoring that was supposed to be due on Monday, like done and sent to parents on Monday. Well, I wasn't going to work on fall break, so it wasn't done. So, yeah. So I worked on progress monitoring. That's it. That's all I did. I worked on it for most of the day that I had that day. And so, also, this was Indigenous Peoples Day, because we don't stand murderers and rapists on this channel. So, yeah, I had school on Indigenous Peoples Day, but my husband didn't, so he stayed home. So I ended up having to like cook lunch because he was hungry, so I needed to cook lunch. And then I filmed my plan with me for last week. And then we drove to Carbondale because I think it's now like a Monday tradition that we go to Carbondale and get Chinese food. Are we going to do it today? I don't know. Probably not. Because we are going to have to start cleaning and moving. So I marked the Chinese dinner I love these little Audrey 2 stickers so much. I got a lot of them last year from Fox and Cactus, and I hoard them because I love Little Shops so much. So, and then we got Starbucks because we always get Starbucks when we go to Marion. And then I read Looking for Alaska because my friend Megan has been trying to get me to read it for a while now. Like, I think she bought it for me for Christmas, which was really nice of her. And I know that the series just released on Hulu, so I've been trying to read it before I start watching the series. And then into Tuesday, I marked that I had more progress monitoring to do. I love this little zombie mermaid, also from Fox and Cactus. She reminds me of the Argentina, like Miss Argentina, character in the movie and musical Beetlejuice. So I thought that was really funny. And then it was trash day because Tuesdays are always trash days. So had to make sure that our trash was at the end of the yard or end of the driveway. And then Scooby-Doo was on. So I really love the like live action Scooby-Doo movies. I think they're really funny. So I watched that. Which I also noticed, like, I have 2 different, like, foiled scripts, of, like, Halloween movies, and there was no Scooby-Doo or Corpse Bride last week. So, also, on this day, we got basically a notice to vacate. It's not an eviction notice, it's just notice to vacate, and that has been not the highlight of our week, but the main frustration of our week. So basically, because we aren't going to sign a lease, like we weren't going to plan on signing a lease, they're like, you need to go. And we're like, okay, well, we've already been trying to find a place to live that's cheaper, but go off. So basically, our search for somewhere to live got extremely, like, shortened because they basically said by November 30th, you have to be out of here. And so we're like, okay. Because, like I said, we've been trying to find somewhere cheaper. Our rent is $800 a month. It's ridiculous for where we are, but you'll see at the end we actually found somewhere on Sunday, so that's good. But because we had all that stress, we drove to Marion to Starbucks again, and then I ended up working on homework, and then I also played the Untitled Goose Game because I love that game so much. Oh my gosh, kids keep raising their hands. Yeah. So the main stressor about the notice to vacate was because we've been having a lot of, like, complaints on our dogs for no reason. Like, someone complained that our yard reeks of feces, even though there's literally no poop in our yard that's ours, because I started taking our dogs out the back. And then they actually end up pooping in the neighbor's yard. Like our back neighbor's yard. And so, but it's not from them. It's from, like, someone that's not even, like, immediately close to us. But they were like, oh, when the wind is just right, you can smell how bad it is. And I'm like, it's probably our new neighbor's yard that doesn't pick up after their dog. So it's been a lot. We are so ready to move. So yeah. On Wednesday, Storm ended up staying home from work because he really wanted to take a mental health day, which is, I mean, fine, but he, like, was really distracting all day to me, because I work from home, so, and then I went on a YouTube binge, And then Wednesdays we have team meetings. So that's why I have 2 laptops back to back. One for YouTube and one for the meeting. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad now. I'm literally about to change this in my planner because I have the purple laptop on the purple. I didn't want to do that. Whatever. And so then since we didn't get to do this on Tuesday, on Wednesday we watched Prodigal Son, which is like one of our new favorite movies. It's so good. Basically it's about a son a guy. His father was a major serial killer, and so his father is like locked away forever, but now the son is like helping the NYPD as a profiler. So, but we like serial killer stuff, so we like it. Oh, excuse me. And then I read Looking for Alaska, and then we watched American Horror Story 1984, and I realized I didn't pull out that foil script, so I had to go hunt it down real quick. Going into Thursday was my mom's birthday, so called and wished her a happy birthday, but then also my Aunt Terry passed away, kind of unexpectedly. She had been having strokes last week, and so, like, she kind of knew it was coming, but, like, we didn't know it was coming. The doctors couldn't figure out why she was having the strokes, and so they sent her, like, they discharged her and sent her home with medicine for them, and then it was just, like, a week later, she had a major episode, and just, she passed away, you know? My grandma took it really, really hard because she was my grandma's step niece, I want to say, or niece-in-law, I don't know. She's my step aunt, I think, or cousin or something. She was my step granddad's brother's daughter. So I don't know if that's a cousin or an aunt, but I've always just called her my aunt. So, I marked that she passed away, and then, I noticed that Halloween Town was on, like, 24/7 on YouTube, so I ended up watching it. Thursday, I also marked that I was stressed out, just because of the progress monitoring, IEPs, like, literally I had an IEP on Friday, and I was like, look, I can't, I scheduled the meetings for, like, 2 weeks in advance, just in case for this stuff, so, I was like, hey, you know, we've had a death in the family, so I'm gonna have to reschedule, which I'm really glad that I did, because the funeral ended up being on Friday, so, yeah, and then at the bottom I marked, get the stories straight, because, our renters / landlords, there's like 3 of them in the office, and like each one of them was telling us a different reason as to why we had been given the notice to vacate. So we were like, y'all need to get your stories straight and like now. So that was fun. And then I ended up making some hot tea just to try to relax, which was nice. It definitely relaxed me. And then we watched Thursday Night Football. I don't even remember who was playing. I don't even really think I paid attention. I just marked it because I don't think I had anything else to mark. Friday, I took the day off. Like I said, because the funeral was on Friday. And so I marked that. Ooh, sorry. I think I'm getting sick now. It's raining outside, and so, yeah. Anyways, took the day off on Friday. And then I went ahead and did my makeup just because I haven't actually done my makeup in a long time, and I wanted to look decent, even though I knew I would probably end up crying. Um, so yeah, and then I drove from my house to my granny's house to pick her up, because I knew like she wanted to go to the funeral. So I was like, I mean, I'll drive you. I don't mind doing that. Um, because I was gonna go anyways and pay my respects and all of that jazz. And so she was really appreciative of me, like coming down and picking her up, and I was like, it's literally no problem. Like I was gonna go anyways. Um, and so then we went over to the funeral, which I probably should have like switched these around and done the funeral as the bigger one, but it's okay. Because the funeral took up way more time. And I also didn't really know like how to mark the funeral. Like I could have done a sad, um, but that actually. So I used this like once more with Love Munchkin with like a coffin, but I just realized it's smiling. So I'm turning the smile into a frown. Like literally just turned it into a frown. So, and then on the way home, I listened to Turtles All the Way Down. I have that audiobook from the library, and I've been trying to listen to it and read Looking for Alaska at the same time. So that's interesting. And then we went to Starbucks afterwards, like after I got home. And then I watched the new Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star video. Yeah, I ended up having to switch those because I realized I was going to put Purple by Purple. And then I dropped the Starbucks script. And I was like, oh my God, where did it go? On Saturday, I got to sleep in a little bit. And by sleep in, I mean like for 30 minutes. Because, yay. We grabbed coffee on the way over to the high school because Saturday was my husband's school's homecoming game, which is so weird. Like, why do you have a homecoming football game and dance on Saturday? Like, I mean, I could see the dance being on Saturday, but not the football game. Just keep the football game on Friday. But then what's also weird is that they crowned the homecoming king and queen on Friday night. So it was so weird. And like, I mean, if anyone else knows as to why people like schools do that, let me know because it was so weird to me. But we also ended up missing our collegiate homecoming because that was also Saturday. But since we're doing the Racer Band alumni thing, like I'm not too upset about it. I mean, I'm sad that I miss people, but I think the Racer Band is gonna be a lot more fun, honestly. And so I marked that we had the El Dorado homecoming, and then afterwards we went to McDonald's. And then I got onto like Facebook and apps just to like look for houses. And I rented Beetlejuice and I watched it because literally, like this kid, just screamed that I needed to watch Beetlejuice. So I did. And I had ordered some from Pumpkin Paper, Co., but they have like just shipped. So I went ahead and just used a leftover, deco to market. And then on Sunday, we literally always go to Starbucks Sunday mornings now. And then we went to go look at the house that we are going to end up renting. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-ish bath, he said. It really is 2.5 baths. So there's like 3 toilets, a bathtub, and a stand-up shower. So yeah, it's like 2.5 baths. We're still trying to decide if we are gonna put our bedroom like upstairs or keep it downstairs. Like we know that we can't take our dresser upstairs, so it's gonna be interesting to see what we do with it. It has a backyard, it has a fire pit, it has a little pond the pond's broken, but I'm gonna fix it in the springtime because I think that'll be cute. And he gave us the go ahead to build a fence, so we're gonna get someone to come and build a fence, which will be good for our dogs. But I think we'll be there long term, so that'll be fun. And then I ended up having to help Storm with his assignments, which I mean he's taking 3 tests right now, so all for they're like comprehensive exams for his degree. So I basically helped him with citing his sources because I have a thing called Zotero that helps me cite sources. I think it was free. I'm pretty sure it's free. It was free for me at least. And then I needed to call different internet providers to see like what speeds we can get at the new house. One of them was like, oh, we can only offer 25 gigs fiber, which, okay, there's no fiber. Like, they lie. It's not fiber whatsoever. But they're like, it's dedicated speeds to you. And I'm just like, sure. And then we found another one that does 100 megabits for like $60-something for 6 months. So we ended up going with them. Hopefully, and after the 6 months, if it's still not good, then like we don't know what we'll do. We'll figure something out. And then I ended up taking a bath, and I marked that as me time, and I read Looking for Alaska. And I beat myself again. So I'll just play a little bit of some Beetlejuice music, and we will go from there.
How about a game of charades?
Yes, let's play it.
2 words.
Right.
Second word. Drink.
No.
Beverage.
No.
Wine.
No.
Juice.
Yes.
Okay, first word.
Okay.
Bug.
No.
Ant.
Close, but no.
Beetle.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Wow, I'm impressed. And all you gotta do is say my name 3 times. 3 times in a row. It must be spoken unbroken. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Yes. Wow, this is gonna be so good.
Because
What?
you're so smart. A stand-up roll.
Okay, there it is. That is the week in full. Give you guys a little Viv wiggle of all the silver, purple, and black foil. This was such a fun collab to do with Rosie Plans. Like I said, if you haven't already, go check out her video. I will link it down below. If you got to the end of this video, leave me a comment. What is your favorite part from Beetlejuice? Or if you've seen the musical, what's your favorite song? Just give me something Beetlejuice related, you know? Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching through the whole video. If you would like to, go ahead and give me also a like and hit the subscribe button. It'll help me out greatly. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.